All right, we are here with Hank Thrun as the San Jose Sharks have a Monday practice ahead of a game against Vegas tomorrow night. Team's coming off 2 games, man. You're playing well. How you feeling?
Yeah, it's been good. 2 big wins for us against 2 strong Eastern Conference opponents, and obviously Vegas is a good team. One that we're pretty familiar with. So it's going to be a good test for us.
So you had to take a couple games off. You watched from above, but everyone thinks that since you've come back to the regular lineup, you've been an improved player. What do you think you learned watching from the top down for a few games?
Yeah, I think for me the biggest thing was probably just more of a mentality shift. Just trying to impact the game more. Not play as safe, I guess. I think earlier in the year thought I was playing fine, but maybe just played a little safe and not a ton was happening out there. I felt like I was playing fine defense and playing fine with the puck, but again, just thought I had a lot more to give, and so credit to the coaches, kind of just working with them and figuring that out together. I've done that for a stretch of games now, but now just going to keep that going.
The hardest part about the season is there's so little practice time, I think. And then if a coach is giving you lessons, is giving you pointers, how hard is that to suddenly implement it to your game?
Yeah, it's tough. Obviously, as you mentioned, there's not a ton of time for, individual or team practice on the ice. So it's something that I try to do, whether it's video sessions or just, mentally thinking through different situations and reps like that. So it's something that it's definitely a challenge. But again, I think for me, it was more probably a mentality thing than an actual physical kind of tactical skill that I had picked up.
In terms of that mentality, is that just something that you have to develop? Because I know that it's something that you hear coaches say, but I always feel that there is probably more of a practicality about it than maybe it's kind of conveyed as.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if it sounds, obviously it's an interesting dynamic, right? Because as I said, it's something, a skill you need to work on. So, I mean, realistically, you could flip the switch at any day, but it's if we all would be pretty amazing players to be able to do that. So as you said, it's something you more just develop over time. Different experiences, success, failure, just kind of different things you pick up on and realize and kind of grow into the player that you're going to be. So I'd say it was kind of a development thing. I feel like I think I'm coming up on 100 games.
Happens fast.
In the NHL, yeah. And Coach always says he thinks that a D-man takes around 200 games to kind of come into the player they're going to be in the NHL. So for me, I feel that I've had a good stretch here recently and felt like my game's grown a lot. So I just need to keep that level of play up and hopefully grow a little more.
How has it been to have Vlasic back in the lineup?
Oh, he's the best. He's the best. He's like, it's like having another coach out there, basically. And when he's on the bench, it's just like, he's such a great presence.
We've seen it all, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's crazy. Like, I honestly, whether it be in practice or in a game, like, I know if I ask him something, he's going to know the answer. And because, I mean, he literally was in the prime of his career, was probably the best defensive defenseman in the game. So someone that I honestly, I used to watch a video of him back in kind of high school and in college. He was one of the guys that I would like to watch his shifts. And someone that, yeah, when he's on the ice and in the lineup for us, it's one, it's a lot of fun, but 2, it also helps us a lot. It gives us good solid minutes. Is responsible, and we're going to get out of him every night.
And you score against ASCII in practice nonstop, right?
Yeah, I scored him probably like every other shot, which is pretty good shooting percentage on goalies.
I'll ask him about that next.
Yeah.
All right, Hank, appreciate your time as always, man. We'll talk soon.
Thank you. See ya.